Well, hello and welcome to the second part of our class. And this week I'm going to ask you to work in Course Builder, which is a tool many of you may not have seen in Desire to Learn. Course Builder is kind of a easy mock-up tool that helps us lay out what a class would look like, and some people even use it to do most of their editing. So let's go there. Here we are on a menu in our class. Go over to My Tools and click on Course Builder. You'll see that it gets its own menu item, which is convenient. And here we are. So I already have a class that has a little bit going on in it, but I'll just go ahead and add to it. Now, Course Builder is, as I say in the documentation, divided into three areas. Over here are our content tools. This is the actual course layout here in the center, and then depending on what asset we're working with, its access is over here on the right. So there are three columns. Now I've asked you to start off by creating modules, and this is fairly simple to do. Over here in the build outline, you'll see that there are placeholders, and it's important to understand what a placeholder is. A placeholder has no content, but it's something that can be filled. So in this case, I want to make a module. And so I clicked on it, and it lets me select a location for it. And I want to put it right here. And so I'm going to call this example module 1. Memorable name. Now I could put in notes here. I could put in restrictions, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to go ahead and create it. And you'll see it put example module 1 here underneath the main area. Now, of course, a lot easier way to deal with all this is just to click and drag, and you'll see that when you come over here, there's a line that'll tell you it's going to put that next module below this one. If I wanted it to be a submodule, I would roll over this module until it turned this brilliant orange and then let it go. So I'm going to put a module below, and I'm going to call this example module, spelled correctly, 2. And we'll go ahead and create that. And so you see I am just building now the structure of my course. Now you're saying, well, that's all well and good, but what is it showing me? Actually, this is adding menu items to your content. So if I go over here to my main content area in Desire to Learn, you'll see that below my main course content, I now have example module 1 and example module 2. So I'm actually creating the course as I do this. Just one last thing, I'll go back to Course Builder, and you may have a module that you want to divide into submodules. That's easily done. Again, click on the module tool, drag, and you see now it's orange. I let go, and I'm going to call this submodule 1. You can write in and give me better names for these things. And you'll see that now indented under example module 1 is submodule 1. And of course we can move these around as we want. So let's say that I want to collapse module 2, and I prefer to have it be up here on top of module 1, and you'll see now they've reversed order, or I can just move it all the way up here to the top. So this is the real power of the Course Builder. You can try things out, you can move them around, and you can experiment with the structure of your course. So coming here with a general idea of what you're trying to do in the class, and then laying it out and playing it around, you have a very plastic and easy to work with area in which to start experimenting with your course. You can even change the submodule between areas and all kinds of things. So that'll get you started. That'll get you through the first assignment for the week, which is just simply to lay out your 15-week course in modules right here.